That means we should put our hands up.
Oh, throw them up.
It's time for our Good Hands plays presented by Allstate. You're in good hands with Kenneth Walker. We had doubts about the Seahawks running game after Zach Charbonnet went down with an injury, and Kenneth Walker had borderline historic playoff performance over 3 weeks. He was able to carry the running game for the Seahawks offense, and I don't know if you felt this, Bill, but watching the first half, it felt like their entire offense was predicated on the fact that Kenneth Walker was their only way to move the ball. He got the edge a couple times when things weren't totally blocked up with that outside zone, and had almost 100 yards in the first half. I think Domonique had that off top about Timmy Smith because there was a chance that Kenneth Walker could approach that record over the course of that game. So you're in good hands with Kenneth Walker, and I want to know from you and your ilk, Bill. Kenneth Walker is a free agent. Do you feel vindicated now that running backs do not matter?
No, don't do that.
Wait, what?
I'm so confused. You set me up for like Kenneth Walker being positive.
It was positive. I wanted you to admit that you were wrong.
Wait, why am I wrong about? Did I say something mean about Kenneth Walker here? I'm confused. Kenneth Walker was awesome in this game, and I think you saw him getting consistently more than what was blocked. Like there were times the Patriots had a lot of guys in the backfield in this game. They ran a lot of duo in this game, and there's a lot of times where Kenneth Walker was stalling, waiting for his time to come through. A little bit of Frogger, but playing games with the linebacker. All of which I think is like a testament to how the game's evolved. And you sort of saw in this game the Patriots have the counter for the zone stuff where they started playing that 6-man front. And so the Seahawks had like the immediate counter back on the next drive. They were in pin pull on the first play of the next drive and got 14 yards. It felt like the last 6 years of football in a vacuum based on the Patriots and how they played against the Rams in the Super Bowl a few years ago. But it did feel like Kenneth Walker was not just getting what was blocked, not just getting what, was zoned up for him, schemed up for him. And that matters. It was weird because Chris Collinsworth said he wasn't a good blocker and wasn't a good receiver.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
Like the meanest thing I've ever heard Chris Collinsworth say about an NFL player here.
In the
NFL player while he's playing well.
While he was carrying their offense.
Yeah, and he dropped the pass. Like, he can't block or catch. And he's like, he's soon to be Super Bowl MVP, but he can only do one thing.
He then compared him to Le'Veon Bell and said it was the most patient run he had ever seen in his life.
It was a pretty good run.
It was a great run. It was amazing in that game.
When Le'Veon Bell left in free agency and signed with another team, you know how well it went for Le'Veon Bell on that team.
All right, so Bill, you couldn't help but take your running back hate victory lap. The Bilk is always going to hate on a running back.
I'm just being honest here. I think Kenneth Walker's a good player. He's going to go as far as the explosives go. He was very explosive in this game. And I think there's going to be a lot of teams who say, hey, we need a guy who can make a 20-yard game. This was a game that came down to the explosives. Like that was the thing I put in my preview. And I felt like it really came down to just the Seahawks not able to consistently move the ball. They weren't getting like steady first down after first down. Patriots weren't getting anything. But the reason the Seahawks were able to get in field goal range was because of Kenneth Walker and because of Michael Dixon, who was the real MVP of this game.
If they had given Michael Dixon an MVP, how would you have felt about it?
I've been infuriated.
What about Jason Myers?
Infuriated.
Devin Witherspoon.
I'd be turned on.
Jason Myers, Michael Dixon. This was that boot nice Super Bowl.
I guess if a kicker winning the MVP, if you hit a game winner from an unreasonable distance, that's fine. And if the game is close, I guess, and you win by like all field goals, then possibly. But I can't have a football game. And punter, it's almost impossible. It's almost impossible for punter to win the MVP. You have to get like 10 coffin corners in a game.
Yeah.